What's up guys, my name is Damon and today I'm going to be showing you how to replace the battery in almost any laptop. This kind of goes for mostly Dell. I'll show you how to take apart the battery in this one to replace it, but the kind of sequence goes the same for almost any laptop. Now, before you get started, you gotta know what model number your laptop is. Mine is obviously an Inspiron 7577. So you just put that into Google and you'll know what battery your laptop needs, but this goes for almost any brand. Once you buy it, you're probably going to get something similar like a box like this that almost always comes with a pair of screwdrivers to take apart your laptop. The battery itself and packaging necessary, and the instruction laptop manual to put it apart. This is mostly just junk though. Just some Q&As and stuff and safety procedures. Okay, so first thing you want to do, take out the screwdrivers, right, and see which one's yours. Now, mine is the Phillips one, so the top one, so I could put aside the other one because my laptop doesn't need it. And I'm really lucky because my laptop only has one screw. So I'm just going to unscrew that. It's pretty quick. I don't think I need a cut here. It's just one single screw, and you're gonna lift up very gently. Now, in some laptops, like my laptop's already been opened once or twice, but in some laptops, you might have to go around with the screwdriver carefully without scratching the bottom with like some soft plastic thing to slowly lift it up from the clips, right? So you wanna kind of put your finger in there, your fingernail, and slowly work around the edges. And, oh, yeah. And you open it up. Once you have that, you have to be very careful. Also, you should probably shut off your laptop. My laptop died because the battery's really messed up. So, see here, you should probably disconnect these two to unhook the battery. It's also a good practice to do this when you're opening your laptop anytime, because with power, even if you have a bad battery, it could short out and mess up your whole laptop in doing so. Now, beforehand, in this specific laptop model, there used to be 3 screws. One in this corner, one in this corner, one in this corner. Silly me, forgot to put them back. But usually you would do that, and then very carefully pry upwards and carefully remove the battery. You could also do this to see which battery your laptop uses if you're not 100% sure. But you could always just Google what laptop battery your thing uses. Now, some signs that your battery may be a little messed up is if your battery's not flat. Like this one's perfectly flat and it's brand new. That's how it's supposed to be. This one, each one of the cells is a little puffed up on both sides. It's a lot more noticeable on camera, but this is dangerous because then it could leak battery acids or probably explode and be unsafe. And it's just general not good for the battery. This laptop's really old, so it happens. Now, this cable, you have to transfer it over. The new one didn't come with the cable. Sometimes they do come with the cable. So I have to take this off, and you can do that by just pulling upwards carefully. Try not to break it or anything. There you go. Took it out, and I'm just going to take the little tape on the side off as well. Trying to preserve everything from the laptop. And this, you should probably recycle this at a professional, battery plant or whatever, and not keep it on your desk like I will, but it is what it is. Also, don't forget, the white part goes on the laptop, this one goes in the battery. You don't want to damage your brand new battery, so let me just do that real quick. Now, once you do that, you just plug it back into the laptop terminal very carefully, put that back in, and put all your screws where they belong. Now, my laptop, I'm very lucky to not have that many screws, but if you have a lot more screws, which you likely will, you want to have them organized on your desk or somewhere where they're not going to fall off and hit the floor and get lost. Now, once you do that, you carefully align all that. Make sure you haven't messed up anything or left any extra screws inside the chassis. I know I haven't. And all you have to do is align the back all properly. Usually you would have to do this and then screw in all the screws, but I only have one screw. So I'm gonna push that all the way down, and screw this one last screw nice and tight. Don't over tight them, because if you over tight them, then you might strip the screws and then it won't come back. There you go. Now I'm gonna flip the laptop over. This laptop was at 0% battery with a really messed up battery. It only held battery for like 15 minutes maximum, if that. So let's power it on and see how well it is. My laptop's a little slow, so this might take a bit, but I'm not gonna cut it because you might think it's fake. Oh, good. This is already a good sign. If something smells kind of funny or starts smoking from the second you plug it in, you should definitely unplug it and make sure you're safe. But yeah, let's see. It seems pretty good. Let's wait for it to turn on. My mouse is back. There you go. Voila. And it's... Let's see. Let me put my fingerprint. Let it wake up. It's taking way too long. Hold on. And yeah, this is really good news. This used to be 15 minutes, and I get a full hour of battery. Now that not be very good for you, but for this laptop, it's not that much more battery life than what it usually had. Now, in the manual, it did say you have to run it through a whole battery cycle, which you probably should, meaning you should have to charge it all the way up to 100% with the charger that came with the laptop, obviously, and then run the battery all the way down, however way you want, watching YouTube, Netflix, whatever, and just make sure it goes from 100 to 0 and back to 100, and just so it calibrates the sensors in the battery, because it is a brand new battery. And that's it. Hope you liked my video. Like and subscribe. Remember, this isn't really only for this laptop. It works with almost any laptop. But yeah. Goodbye.